This is Andy with QualityStocks. Today's Thursday, May 12th, 2011. Today we're going to take a look at simulated energy concepts. This is a pink sheet listed stock trading our ticker SMEV. I scaled this into a 6-month chart to get a little bit better look at the turn and get a little bit better look at resistance through here and see what's going on with this. Those that follow our charts, you'll start to see a pattern of things we look for. MACD histogram trending towards zero, breaking through zero. Again, it's a positive divergence. Price per share is trending down. MACD is trending back upward. And as that zero line is approached, a lot of times that's when you look for the shift in trend and that downward pressure of the price per share to change directions and start to put together some upward movement. That, of course, exactly what's going on with SMEV. Looks like an overall trend shift. A little bit of a different look, but along the same lines for the PPO. Trending back towards zero, making higher lows. Then, of course, off the bottom, here comes a strong move, now breaking through zero. Bullish looks to both the MACD and PPO. Another point in case here is with the ADX, about how we talk about struggles typically to go beneath 10. You can see here 3 different bounces off 10. This is why we'll look for the ADX to be at extreme positions, because there's lots of room for it to move. On big dropping plays, we want to see it real high with the negative DI up there with the ADX and look for the turn downward. And on a lot of true bottom plays, we want to see it down nice and low so it still has plenty of room to make a climb, break out of a trading pattern, and enter into a true trend. So the ADX is positioned nicely for this to continue a climb. Nice shift with the MFI coming off a bottom, all 3 trending upward. Now for this to sustain, what you look for is holding that 50 area. All 3 components trending over top of 50 is very bullish. And you can see the buying pressure starting to come in with the accumulation distribution and shaking money flow. Both showing signs of buying pressure coming into this play. Shaking money flow holding well in the green, showing buying pressure is overcoming selling pressure. Great example of the CCI coming into play. And Lambert's definition of trading outside of its normal mean. A more subtle portion of the CCI, notice the upward channel that was being established. Then the break through the north side of it, all very bullish. Full still, again, we talked about that break of 50. Move through 50, chart becomes bullish. Still holding up here over 80, which is considered overbought territory, but that really doesn't mean a whole lot in the typical sense of the word, because it can trend up in this area for a long period of time, just like it can in an oversold territory. What it does tell you is that momentum is very strong in this play. The tricks, also a great long-term indicator, trending back towards zero, making new highs, now breaking through zero. Again, bullish position of the tricks. This chart was given every sign that it was going to try and make a move. Of course, coming from down here around 0012 to break through 003 yesterday. Over about 3 weeks, it's just a great climb. RSI is now trending in bull chart territory. 7 breaking through 70s, showing a lot of momentum. 14 and 21 still both trending upward over top of 50. All things bullish, basically, with those indicators. Pretty obvious about the upward momentum that's been coming into the candles. Nice climb, as I just mentioned. Bullish crosses all the short-term moving averages, breaking through the 50. Price per share breaking through the 50, which is a bullish indication as well. Now starting to flatline, so we'll look for this blue line to 50 to start trying to make a roll upward. And obviously, significantly down the road, look for a bullish cross of the 200-day. Right now, you stay focused on this short term. Of course, to find a very bottom support down here at 0012 on any major sort of pullback. But again, that's not where I look at this point. I look to find something a little bit closer. And what I'd want to see is 002 hold on any sort of pullback. I'm not zoomed in, it's still registering 003. It's actually closed at 0029. So that's still a pretty significant pullback to that point. I think it's important to note that it pushed through another smaller resistance level right here at 0027. Picks up support at a variety of levels from the 27 down to the 2 mark. I think if it can hold 0027, even if it just wants to channel sideways a little bit through there, that's perfectly fine. Even if it did dip a little bit lower down to 25, I wouldn't be too concerned about that. What I'm looking for in this is to move through 003. You see it gapped above it yesterday and then pulled back to close slightly below it. I think that 003 resistance is a pretty significant area for it. So any sort of sideways channel wouldn't be a great concern for me. But right now I'd like to see it continue the push, break through 003 and hold above it, because the momentum is clearly coming into this. And I want to see that momentum continue and then allow it to plateau, make itself a new base level, find a new higher support, with the concept the next resistance area is going to come into play around 004. Now again, significant percentage move from where it is, but that's going to be the next resistance point. It's going to kind of move incrementally from there forward, from 4 to 5 to 6 as far as resistance goes. But on the whole, the important thing to note about this chart is a long-term downtrend that's being broken and a new uptrend trying to be established. And it looks like this 0012 level is identifying itself as a true bottom. And now let's look for some continued upward channeling of the SMEV chart. We'll see where it goes from there and see how it deals with this resistance and where it wants to establish its next solid support level. But a very good one to throw on the watch list and see how it performs. As always, merely my interpretation of the SMEV chart. This is Andy with QualityStocks. Thank you for watching and trade smart.